All right, I'm just going to talk you through this game as I watch it, the clips from the Watertown game. Okay, so first shot down the center, good eyes, good tracking, great depth. I think this is one you probably want to grab, yeah, obviously, if you can, but no harm, no foul on the rebound. I mean, we got possession, so um, yeah, so we got possession. Obviously, we want that one if we can have it. But again, it's not that big of a deal. This guy's wide open. I think maybe you just got to be aware of that guy. I actually didn't even see him until I looked back. But like your depth is great here if the only threat is a shot, but this guy is wide open backdoor, so you actually got to play a little bit deeper here. I mean, good movement, good skating. Yeah, way to gain ice. I mean, your skating was very good this game. You are much faster. You're more fluid. You're more composed. You're in good position quickly. So this your skating looked really good this game. Right, good tracking, still good depth, good save. Grab it right away. Great. Again, great depth. I mean, you're ready. He's just crossed the blue line. This is perfect. This is exactly how you have to play this every single time. I'm really happy to see that. Depth is fantastic. That is exactly where you want to be. Puck just crossed into the zone. Look how far out you are, and you're ready. I mean, this is exactly what we've been working on. This is exactly how you execute this play. Quick feet coming across, no other threat. So you're outside of your crease, which again is perfect. Again, good depth. Great. Way to just stay out on that shot, see it all the way in. That's that same play, right? Man, we saw it so much the last few games off the glass, and it just comes right here real quick. So good job being aware of that and getting over here quick. I think again, just something for us to be aware of with how many games we have at Hamden this year. I think I would prefer you to look inside your net instead of over. Um, if they pick up a puck and get in front quick, you're going to be lower if you are looking through the net than over the net. So again, minor thing. It's just one of those things where like if you get a really quick wrap here with how tall you have to be to see over the net, it's going to take you longer to get down. So just something to consider. Yeah, again, good job finding the puck. Good eyes, good stick. I'll take that. I mean, again, you maybe you get it in the corner. That's a little bit better, but no threat here, so that's a fine rebound. Again, great depth. Great depth. Ready. I mean, he's looking right now to see if he's going to be able to shoot. He doesn't see any net right now. Same thing, right? You follow him. Actually, yeah, you fell a little behind him right here. You look at this angle straight to the net. So you're just like a step behind him. So he's got a little bit of the glove side open right now. But you slide into the save and you get square and you're big and you're out. Again, just unlucky rebound. I mean, it could not have been more of a perfect bounce to their stick. There's really nothing you can do about this. I mean, the pivot, you come across, try to do the splits, you do whatever you can, dive even. But this is one where this guy gets a breakaway. You make a really good grade A save on the breakaway. Our D have got to get back to pick up guys rushing to the net. And I know they try to. I think again, this is a good play. This happens in hockey, but really not much you can do there. I don't really want you playing that any differently. Yeah. Again, I mean, like How often does that happen? And how often do we not have D kind of coming back to pick? That's just not on you. Okay. Okay. Good save, right? Bouncing puck got tipped. Gonna be hard to control this rebound. We see it go out. Your instinct is generally to pull the puck to you and to cover it. I think one thing you can work on is registering when the puck is close enough to you that you'll be able to get it 100%, or when it might be worth poking it further away. So in this situation, you go to pull it in, and to pull it in, you have to push yourself out, which gets you a little out of position if the puck comes around somewhere. In this scenario, I think the better play is, if you can read it fast enough, is to poke that puck out this direction, right? That'll poke it to our guy. If anything, it's going to get it away from their guys. It's going to get it away from the threat. You can see in your peripherals, there's not really much going on over here. Poke the puck out and then reposition yourself. But again, this is a very fast moving play. So that's something that, like, as you pick up game speed and the ability to read plays very quickly, that's something where I think a poke here out is going to be the better play. But again, good work getting back in your net, getting in position as quickly as possible. Okay, we're a little deep here, right? Compared to, you saw those other two plays, right? How far out you came. Here we're a little deep, right? Heels are inside the blue paint. So I think we're good for another step out here. Good tracking, good skating. Way to maintain your depth, though, right? You maintain your depth. You don't fall back into the net. Good positioning. Another one where, like, ideally, if we can get that in and hold on to it, great. But it's not always going to happen. So, way to get back to your feet. Way to get ready for the rebound. Great depth there, right? That's what we're talking about. Great depth there. Great, good shuffles coming down. Again, weird bounce puck, kind of lofty, kind of falls into you. So a little tough to kind of grab that when you can. Yeah, another one where, like, I'm fine with you doing it. I'd rather you cover the puck, but if we're gonna get out this far to cover it, you gotta be 100% sure you're gonna get it. So, and I think, yeah, in this case you do. So perfect. Way to hold your post. Way to seal here as much as you can. That's a good tip. Maybe a little bit further out on that. Yeah, I mean, he shoots this puck here. That puck is in the air on the way to you, and you're pretty deep and not really ready for it. I know you're trying to see past this guy. Another thing we've talked about, the deeper you are in your net, the harder it is going to be for you to see past him. The further out you are, the easier, the less distance you have to move your head to see around him. So I think we take one quick C cut out here, right? So we're challenging the shot. It's easier for us to see the screen. And then, you got to respect this guy coming in for a rebound. But I think get another step out here, see past that screen. Also, the further out you are, when that puck, if it is tipped, you will be taking up more of the net if you're out further. When you're deeper, that puck has the ability to kind of get tipped and deflected into the net, where it might just hit your body if you're out further. Good eyes. I thought your glove and your eyes were pretty solid this game. Again, good depth there, right? That's what we practice a lot, right? Coming across and that shot back the other way. We're getting much better at that. That's a good save. Yeah, I mean a couple rebounds there that I think you played them better sometimes, but again, we I think you were quick to get to your rebounds, so it didn't end up hurting us. It's a great blocker save, right? Just out, you're over, you see it all the way in, all the way off. So that's textbook. Okay, this one. As you get better at puck handling, this is a play where when we stop the puck, I want us to pick up our head. When we know the puck is stopped and it is on our stick, I want us to pick up our head immediately without moving our stick. So keep your stick on the puck once you know you have it and you look up right away. That way, as soon as you look up, if you see someone, you can fire it. If we pick up our stick and then we look up, then we have to put our stick back down if we want to pass it to someone. So for you, this is a good play. The best possible play here is look at these guys right here. You have a good strong pass. You get this puck, you rip it. Rip it up to us, get us in that zone as quick as possible. See? So we have it, you pick up your head, but you lift up the stick. If your stick is still on the ice here, when you pick up your head, you can just go. You can just pass it right away. Now you have to put your stick back down first and then make sure it's on the puck correctly before you make the pass. Right. So in that play, stop the puck, keep the puck on your stick, look up immediately, and then you know the puck is in the position that you want it to be in, and you can play it right away. And if we can get it up to this guy, perfect. Yeah, I was just seeing if you had anything similar here, which you don't, right? I mean, this guy maybe, but you could hit him. So I think that's the right play. I think that's the right play on this one. Good poke. Good poke on that play. That's a good poke. Yeah, again, just right. Good eyes, seeing that all the way in. Way to challenge. Way to be out here. I mean, that's obviously not a rebound that you want, but with a shot from right here on this angle, again, there's not much you can do there. So I like that you're out. I like that you're challenging that shooter. And I love that you get back in position for the rebound right away. I mean, honestly, that's a good rebound. That went right out to us on a break. Wait, is this where we score? I think that might be where Mike scored. So was that your assist? I don't know. Same thing, right? Walks in, comes across. Same thing we've been practicing, right? You step or out on the top of our crease. We do have a threat right here, but you're playing this perfectly. See it in, hold on to it. Great save. Wow, they threw a couple sticks at you late. I would have absolutely killed that guy if I was your D. I'm surprised. I mean, I see him. Yeah, no, no, thank you. There's a little too much of that. Okay, this is another one, right? Look, what we have. I think, yeah, we're on a power play. So it is it we can make some of the best puck handling plays as a goalie in hockey when we are on the power play because they are going to ice the puck. So when the other team ices the puck, the reason they're icing it is so that they can get a change, especially in the second period where the bench is further for them. As a goalie, you can take full advantage of this. If they dump the puck and or if they ice the puck on a penalty kill, and go for a change, the faster you get this puck and lift your head up, the sooner you can decide if you want to hit a far guy who might be able to go in on a break or a breakaway. So this is another one where this comes down. I want you on this puck super fast. I want it on your stick. I want you looking up the ice. And then I want you to decide, do I leave it for my D or do I make a pass? Right? I don't want you to just default to I'm going to leave it behind the net and then I'm going to look up the ice. I want you to have the puck on your stick so that you can decide, okay, do I want to leave it or do I want to pass it? Leaving it is fine at that point, but I always want you to be in a good position to fire the puck if you want to, right? Here we're just a little slow. We're a little slow. Take advantage of this. We're a little slow to get it. Right? You set it up as your head turns as soon as you set it up. So you didn't even think about playing this puck. Whereas I would have loved to have you stop the puck either out here and fire it here, or stop the puck here on your back here on your forehand, look up the ice, see this guy, rip it behind the net up the boards to him. Okay. So we're much better at playing the puck and stopping it for our D behind the net than we were previously. The next evolution of your game with puck handling is seeing those passes. It's hard to see. Obviously, that one bounces off our stick, maybe, and gets into a dangerous position. So it's another good reason, we just want to get back into our net as fast as possible here, even if we miss the puck. Good battle. Way to find that puck right away. That's good. That's a good battle. Oh, good save. Nice move by this player. Nice and low with him. Hands are out. Makes a nice move, and you just, I mean, textbook breakaway save. That's exactly, I mean, that's exactly how you play that. Yeah, again, good game, man. A lot of the stuff you've been working on it's showing. So just little things that we can do to just kind of continue to elevate your game, but this is looking real good.